Assembly Member Cooper, please.
Thank you very much, Chair. Just to pick up some points that Assembly Member Giorgiou was making, I know you've only been here for 3 weeks, but just to come back to the point that Assembly Member Russell started with, I was here when the Mayor's Transport Strategy was signed off by this Assembly in 2018, and it does say 80% of journeys by 2041 should be done by active travel or public transport. It doesn't say 100%, does it? Which does, I think, in my maths, leaves 20% of journeys that might always be done by some people, perhaps with disabilities, or other people who have a requirement sometimes to make a journey. So do you think it's an unfair characterisation, perhaps a misunderstanding of the mayoral transport strategy? I appreciate in 3 weeks Assembly Member Giorgiou may not have read it yet, but he doesn't seem to be quite clear about its content.
Look, can I say, look, I drive. Right? The idea that people who drive are the boogeyman is not coming from me. Right? But I do believe in clean air. I do believe in making it as safe as possible for people to cycle. I do believe that actually when you meet a bereaved mum or dad and they're telling you that their loved one may not have lost their lives, may not have lost their lives had the car been going slower, there's a responsibility to take action. You know, each year around 3,000 Londoners are either killed or seriously injured. Fatalities is north of 120 every year. And so I think we've got a responsibility to respond to those sorts of numbers. But you're spot on, Assembly Cooper. Nowhere does it say in any strategy we've published or anything I've said that people aren't allowed to drive. And it's really important for us to understand that when people receive literature that gives them the impression that the Labour candidate is anti-motorist, is anti-car, when the Conservative Party at their conference is talking about policies like, 7 bins outside your house, or cars being banned, or characterising 15-minute cities in ways that they aren't. That leads to the public being scared, being nervous, being cynical. And I'm glad in London all that was rejected on May the 2nd.
Well, clearly, Mr Mayor, neither of us are fit to join the North London tofu-eating wokerati because we live in South London, but I hope that you've managed, by what you've just said, to nail some of the misunderstandings that seem to